being dropped from the show through no fault of my own. What am I upset about?
Right.
So then
That's
they
awesome.
tried to bring me back.
Yeah.
I'm live?
We're live right now.
Live.
Wait.
That's all right. Keep talking.
Let me
That's
check.
awesome.
Let me check. So they tried to bring me back. I did a virtual one that didn't go anywhere. And then the biggest problem, as you saw, stand-up comedy on Zoom, on virtual is hard. And that's why no comedians did well this time.
Okay, so we're live. You guys are in mid-conversation. We're gonna start with the show.
Yeah. Talking about America's Got Talent.
A good story to be continued.
That was a great story, you guys.
Our
that was our pre-show. And Michael Pinto, Jennifer's watching. I want to thank Jennifer for getting Marty on our show. I want to give her a big shout out.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Because
Thank you, Jennifer.
Yeah, and if you heard the pre-show, Marty kind of said no at first because he doesn't really like to do Zoom shows. So we're really happy. We're all good friends. Yeah. We've known each other for years. Thank you so much, Marty.
Well, you know, it wasn't for you. It was for Jennifer.
I know it is. For Jennifer.
And I've known Marty for 2 minutes.
I actually got.
Are you leaving, Chris?
Got rejected by an old man. So Marty kind of gave people the link to join the Zoom, but if those people could go to Denny's page, that would be amazing. So, hi, Aaron.
Sorry, people.
That's okay. Hi, Aaron. Jamie's one of our biggest fans. He's watching. So this is Marty Ross. He was on America's Got Talent. He's very funny. We're gonna talk about that tonight. But as usual, so it's me and Chris and Jay and obviously Marty. So we're gonna start with what we were voted most likely. It's a tongue twister every week, people.
Yeah.
I was voted most likely to show up at work late, but I make up for it by leaving early.
Awesome.
Well, I was voted most likely to say, I'm Chris Spinelli and I don't approve this message.
I was voted most likely to twerk for a 20.
And I was voted most likely to die young.
Well, you failed, Marty.
Yeah, big time.
One more thing.
Yeah, I'm glad that you failed at that. So
yeah,
thank you.
You know,
loser.
Yeah. this is Noodle.
You need to improve on that.
So we're just gonna, kind of get to know Marty here. He's so popular. So,
yep.
Now, recently, Marty, you just turned 80, which is crazy because I feel like I've known you since you've been 60. How do you feel?
So in other words, 20 years.
Yeah. How do you feel now that you're actually considered old?
Well, first of all, I just want to correct something. I don't know where you got this question from, but I'm going to actually be 81 next month.
Woo!
Oh my gosh. I do know what day your birthday's on, right?
I know you do. I think we had that conversation many a time.
Yes.
We won't go back there. I keep hitting on her, and she keeps telling me why not.
When somebody has the same birthday as your ex. So, anyways, how do you feel like you're old now officially?
I just want to clarify it to everybody. Being old sucks. No, it sucks big time. You have no idea how much life can suck. Just get old. First of all, you find out that nobody likes old people. Young people hate us. Old people hate us. Everyone hates us. Well, I understand part of it. Have you ever driven behind us? Could be the reason. So the other problem with being old is I have grandchildren.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Am I the only one here besides the dog that has grandchildren?
You have great-grandchildren?
No, I don't need them. I have decent grandchildren. And some not so much, but that's another story. First of all, I do want to tell you this. My grandson just turned 18.
Oh my God.
I know, that's how long you've known me. Graduated from high school. Now he thinks he knows everything and his grandfather knows nothing. And I'm like, Matt, do you know how to please a woman? He said, no, but you have 3 ex-wives, so either do you.
People are saying happy early birthday. So sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I will take it, you know. I mean, wait till I'm 81. That would work better because at this age, we're not exactly sure how far I'm going. You know what I mean?
You guys know it's next month. And yeah, it's one day at a time with Marty.
And the one thing, other problem I'm having, which Lauren has come into my world, technology. I can't figure this shit out. Right?
I have been Marty has been my full-time job this week.
Yes. Right.
We have figured out the Zoom thing. We've also figured out Venmo. He's very upset with this. And if you guys really like his comedy tonight, give him a few bucks. He's on Venmo at Marty-Ross-2.
I thought you said Vimeo. I thought he was dancing nude.
Right.
Yeah, that's
the video app.
Yeah, but I don't worry about that. I get tips. I get tips for that.
Yeah.
Normally.
Here's a tip. Keep your pants on, Marty.
Yeah, exactly. Good tip. Yeah.
So wait a second. So this show is called Gang Up on Marty. Is that the name of it?
Yeah, at Denny's.
Well, you're doing well.
Remember, we have to respect our elders. So Marty, we're sorry.
Yeah.
No,
Wearing
don't
your
bother.
shirt that says "Dump shit."
Don't
here.
bother.
What'd you say, Jay? It says what? What does it say?
Dump shit here.
Oh, I had to make you repeat that.
Hey, one more time.
I said he was wearing a shirt that. No, don't repeat it.
No, you go ahead. I don't care.
3 times the charm.
Yeah, whenever anyone gives me a hard time at clubs, I always say, "What am I wearing? My dump shit here shirt?" That's not easy to say.
Yeah.
Evidently, you had to say it 3 times.
Yeah, right.
Michael Pinto. I have 2 full-time jobs. Okay, now
Hey,
the
I
bet is trying to join in, and Marty, he's old, so he gave people the wrong link. He gave people the Zoom link to join the party instead of watch the party. So I'm removing people. It's okay, Marty. You're old. It's okay.
The technology thing.
It's okay.
It comes that.
You heard the way she said that. It's like a nurse that hopes you drop dead. That's how it was said.
I never want you to drop dead. Hey, Marty, so judging from your answers, is there anything good about getting old? Like, what do we have to look forward that's good?
Yeah, please tell us.
Well, are you ready? You're sitting on pins and needles because I got to be honest, there's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
One thing good about being old.
Okay.
And I know you want to hear it.
I do.
Lay us on us, brother.
All right. Now, when I go to get my teeth cleaned, I just drop them off.
That's awesome. I hope you have an excellent set.
I realized, Marty, that my mom is only 5 years older than you, and so when people ask me who's my daddy, I say Marty Ross.
Might as well.
Well, I not to put a damper on this. I lost my dad, but he was younger than you, so now I'm going to call you Dad.
Nice.
That's fine with me. It's I prefer daddy. I prefer daddy in the sexual relationship. But if you want to call me dad, that's all.
And I'm gonna call you Pappy.
I don't want to talk
will
to
you be
Chris
my Pappy?
anymore. No, I will not.
Am I supposed to leave?
I'm from New York City. We don't do Pappy in New York.
Ace just said Denny's called and said my eggs are getting cold. Well, I'm getting so old, Marty, that I want to freeze my egg. How are you about
I'm getting hungry.
How are you about discussing your romantic or sex life as what you call it, an octogenarian? Is that how you say 80 something?
Octogenarian.
Yeah, good.
Good
word.
I mean, I had to look it up because I didn't remember.
What's like romantic life like at 80, almost 81?
Well, we'll go to the other part of that. Is that I just want to say at 80, almost 81, my sex life is unforgettable.
Woo!
Good.
I mean,
Right
who
on.
can forget April 5th, 2007, huh?
That was a
Chris
good year.
can't. Yeah,
No.
it was.
Can't get out of my mind.
Now, the one thing that I know that has changed. So we talk about romance, dating. That first of all, there's a COVID shit going on, which scares the crap out of me.
Mhm.
But there's a woman or two in my life already. You know, there's someone who we love each other a lot. That's pretty nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and she's way too hot for me,
Congratulations.
but that's another story.
Hold on. Your people are trying to get in on the show.
I once dated an octogenarian. I did. Man, those 8 arms were incredible.
Marty, I remember years ago, Marty, it used to be like we all used to do comedy together, and I remember you always had like a pretty woman with you. Like,
Woo!
didn't you used to hang out with one of your ex-wives?
Yeah, my last ex-wife, Jackie.
She was
We're
really
still
cool.
we're still very good friends, and she is beautiful.
She is beautiful. Yeah, I remember that. I always remember like you had like someone always with you. Yeah, I remember that.
Well, I can't be trusted alone.
Maybe that was that at a holiday party? I can't remember.
It doesn't matter, but she came to some of the stuff. She came to some of the shows, so it could have been Jackie.
Okay. But your kids are with a different wife, ex-wife, right?
First wife.
Okay. How do you get so many wives?
I put an ad. I don't know.
So everyone wants to know about America's Got Talent.
I think so.
Like, you know, this is huge for you. What was the experience like? And like, was this your first national?
Yes.
Someone's still trying to. Your people are all trying to get into the show.
They're trying to break into the show.
Yeah.
Old people, come on, old people, break in. Break down the wall.
And now they're messaging me saying it keeps denying me because I'm saying remove.
Go to the Facebook page.
Anyway, okay. So yeah, I want to hear about this because I know you put a lot of work into it. You've developed some amazing material. It obviously got you in on the show and you had a little niche. So
yes.
Tell us about that.
Yes. I was asked to audition for America's Got Talent at a local club. I was told that the one of the bookers was coming, and they asked, there was about 35 of us that performed. Out of the 35, there was 3 of us they told us to stay in touch with them. And out of the 3, I'm the only one that got in.
Wow.
So again, it was my first national show. It was my first experience like this. It was just incredible. The crew and they were fantastic. The other contestants were wonderful. It was a lot of fun. All right, we finished with that. Should we be funny again?
Well, your friend, if you know Susan Hayward, she keeps trying to log on to the show. So
yes, I do.
I need her to get on the Facebook page.
Good. Susan, get on the Facebook page. Take Norm with you.
She doesn't know. If anyone knows Susan Hayward, can someone text her and tell her to go to Comedians at Denny's on Facebook? She's trying to get in on this show. And Norm says hi, by the way, and he's laughing at her. So, and we had another guest last week, Alex Hooper, who was on. Did you know him?
Yes, I know Alex. Yes.
Okay, so he was our guest last week. So this is really exciting.
Yeah.
For you.
Hey, we resemble that remark.
It was exciting for me too.
Has this caused any problems for you? Like, you know, in like now or in the future, or what do you foresee in the days time you have left?
Yeah.
That's a very interesting question. I didn't understand it, but it sounded very interesting. And Chris, what are you looking at?
I'm just looking at the questions. I've got the questions too.
I'm asking if you're having trouble dealing with anything now, like the show's over. Are you having any issues, or what are you having trouble?
No, what I have a fan I got my first fan letter, a letter, an actual letter.
Like in the mail,
in the mail,
like a piece of paper. Oh, that's
Marty's
style.
And right. And she said, "You're 80. You're perfect for me." So I figure she's got to be like minimum 110. I'm not exactly sure.
Especially with a letter coming in.
Right. Yeah. And she lives in Las Vegas and wants to know when I'm coming. As soon as I want to catch COVID, I'll be right there.
Right.
So like now what? Like the show's over, and then like what's next?
See, here's the thing. The people have talked to me about auditioning again next year.
Oh, okay.
2021. Here's the problem. Do you really think that we're going to be doing it live in 2021, March? I doubt it.
Yeah, doesn't seem like it.
And it doesn't work well for us. So I've come up with a whole new act that I think is going to impress the judges. Okay.
Will it be the same judges?
I don't really care. Only one I had the hots for was Heidi.
Even Simon liked you.
Yeah, I know. And afterwards, they all came up to talk to me, which was very nice. Oh. And I'll tell you exactly what she said to me. What the hell is her name? I forgot already. I just said it. Heidi. See how it works when you're this age? She comes over. She comes over sideways and said, "You're funny and naughty," and kept walking.
Just had to lay it out there, huh?
No, and it wouldn't be too difficult to catch her in that tight little dress and those clunky shoes. But no, I didn't want. She's on her third husband. Wait till it's over.
Yeah. I was just going to say,
you've
had the same amount of spouses.
I said, I had what?
You've had the same amount of spouses.
I know. And I could tell that hers is going to end too. It doesn't really matter. 3 is not necessarily the charm.
And then you can be each other's fourth, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
Erin is one of our fans, and she said, if you didn't win, then who did? I remember as a poet.
It was Brandon Leak. Yeah, he was very good.
He was what are those poets called?
Spoken word kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, and it was brilliant what I saw. I mean, there was a lot of great people. The one thing we all know about that show is comedians don't go that far. And in this particular show, they had 875,000 singers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Remember, so they changed, Marty, they changed it to where you just win money now, right? And in the past, I remember you got like a year contract in Vegas.
There's still a year contract in Vegas.
Oh, there is. Because remember Tom Potter won, and I saw his act in Vegas after he won.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they told me going in. Yeah, I don't mind.
Well, then if you win next year, you can go see that woman in Vegas then. When you go there.
Yeah.
Did she try and log on yet? I'm sure she has the wrong link too.
Well, someone named Barbara tried to. Yeah, you have.
Yep, that's her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Grandma Lee went to the finals. That's what.
I know. I love Grandma Lee. I met Grandma Lee. I did a show 100 years ago. It was it was a taping. We were going to come up with a CD. It was about old people doing comedy, and one of the people was Grandma Lee.
Oh.
So I walked up to her. This is the truth, and I said, "Hi, Grandma Lee. I'm Marty. How are you?" And she told me to go fuck myself. and that's when I fell in love with Grandma Lee. And I'm like, you were on America's Got Talent, and those are not the words you used.
That's awesome. I actually was just
That's great.
corrected by Michael Pino that Tom Cotter did not win America's Got Talent, but he did come in second. You're right.
No comedian has
I
ever
know.
won.
I know.
Okay.
It's too
And
hard.
The singers.
And because of the way they edit it, I don't know if you watched any of it. There was a 10-year. Did you see the 10-year-old girl that got the golden buzzer and broke down? She's a singer.
No, I didn't see that one.
I didn't see that one.
Well, and she was incredible. She had a voice that nobody can believe coming out of a 10-year-old. But the thing that was amazing is that I was next.
Oh, you had to follow her?
Yeah.
I had to follow the fucking buzzer. I'm like, I wanted that. Anyway, she and I are friends. She lives in Europe. Her mom and dad have allowed me to be friends with her on Instagram.
Okay.
Because you never know. You know, she'll get older. I may want to get married again.
And also on a side note, Barbara's watching now and she's redirecting all your people to the Facebook page.
Yay.
Thank you, Barbara. Thank you.
Barbara, very much.
Thanks for directing.
She's also
directing traffic.
Yeah, she's flipping you up. We're really sorry about that confusion, but it's Marty.
It's me. I did it. I did it. Now you know why I've been divorced 3 times.
Right.
I touch anything and it goes haywire.
Can't you do anything right? That's all you're.
Yeah.
They don't say it anymore. Now they have problems with their new husbands. So I'm not.
It's the cycle of.
I'm not really worried. Yeah. Listen, the good thing is I'm friend with all my exes.
I know.
That's
awesome.
all.
Do you remember when you were when your grandson was little, when he was like 10 and you used to call him a dick?
Yes. He was.
That was damn funny. So
and he was 8. What?
Oh yeah, he was 8. I was going to say 11, but then
even younger.
Yeah. So I was thinking of doing a tiger act for the next show, you know, with tigers.
Oh wow.
And eating fire from a torch.
That's cool.
That would be
I think that'll get the judges' attention.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
But it's not going to act. It was going to be 3 tigers. It's not going to be 3. It's probably going to be 1. Well, maybe a cat. Could be a kitten, maybe a stuffed kitten. And the torch is gonna, I can't be around flames. So it's gonna be one of those really bright flashlights, you know, the 3 battery jobs.
Okay.
That's what I think.
And that's what you'll
gonna be
put down your
impressed.
throat.
Yeah.
We'll
be impressed. Yeah.
We'll call you Marty Exotic.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you
Shoots
very
fire
much.
out his ass.
Yeah.
I have a question, Marty. I know you have connections and stuff. So did you get a audition where you could go straight in, or did you have to stand in line like all that?
No, I got straight in.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I've done it the other way, and it doesn't ever work.
Yeah, right.
Gotta wait a long time.
You need.
I auditioned a few years ago, and I didn't have a way in, and I did stand. I think I was there from like 8 in the morning till like 5 at night.
I did it as well years ago. But the difference is they came to this club to see people they may be able to book. And I'll tell you exactly what she told me when I didn't even hit the bottom step. She ran up, gave me her card and said, "We're looking for you."
Oh, that's
So that is because my age is perfect for them. I was funny enough. No, it was just crazy, or it's a dream that I have every night. I'm not sure.
Well, you have a niche because you have something.
Jay disappeared.
Oh, Jay.
Jay's a stick figure.
Oh, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
Marty,
there you are.
Norm wants to know if you're still living in Santa Clarita.
Not at the moment.
Oh, so Norm.
But I'll be back. I'll be back.
Okay. Well.
And we can get together for lunch at Saugus Cafe, Norm. All right, I'm done. That's enough of that.
Where's Saugus Cafe? Oh.
But I did want to tell you, Saugus Cafe, my favorite greasy spoon.
Nice.
So, but the thing I find interesting since America, first of all, I have never been hit on by more women in my entire life from all over the world and all ages.
Has this gone to your head?
No, not at all. There's a hat. It has to get through the hat. But it's so funny that women try to do things, you know, to let me know they're into. For example, I left my house the other day.
Mhm.
There on the porch, in a basket, is a baby with
Wow.
with a note, and the note said, "Last time I screw an old guy."
I thought it was Moses's mom.
Yeah.
Aaron wants, I mean, not Aaron, Jennifer wants to know how skydiving was. You guys, Marty
So-
went skydiving when he was 75. And can I just say, I saw the video and you didn't even look scared one bit.
Yeah, well, that's the thrill of what a camera can do.
Were you scared?
Yeah.
I was,
Wow.
I was a bit terrified,
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
That's
and
wow.
you know, but I did it. And
That's
Jennifer
not-
wanted
yeah.
to know if I'd do it again, and I'm like, no.
Do you have
Yeah, I
anything
want to
else?
push my luck. What?
Was it on your bucket list, or do you have anything?
No,
Yeah.
no. I had actually, my younger daughter told me. She said, "Dad, you told me you were going to go skydiving when you turned 80." And I said, "Well, I'm precocious."
I mean, that's pretty big. That's never
Yeah.
been something like I wanted to do because I have. That's not a.
I wouldn't be able to do it either. Honestly.
Let me tell you exactly what is probably both of your problems.
What's that?
I have a fear of heights.
Yeah,
Okay.
you do.
Now, the difference is when you're skydiving, they tell you you have to look straight ahead on the horizon. You cannot look down.
Okay.
That made it completely different.
Oh wow.
Even though we're plunging at 90 miles an hour, it was different. But if I didn't look down till we were till I started floating down.
Oh, okay.
When they showed you, whoever photographed this was amazing because when you jumped out of the plane, you were just like, "Oh hey," like, "Hey," like.
That may have been what you saw. What I
That's what I'm saying, the
experienced
photographer.
was
Yeah.
closer to a stroke, but that's how another story.
He was heavily sedated.
No, that's the other thing they will not allow. No drinking or drugs are allowed before you. I could see that.
Yeah.
You're just going to
yeah.
end up hurting yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Or you will
crashing-
look down.
Yeah, and crashing a
I'm out.
perfectly good plane. What?
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
have
I'd be out.
What else do you have on your bucket list?
Living. I don't have much of a list. That was an idea I had. I mean, I can't believe I'm this old, to tell you the truth. This is something I had no idea. Although you do know my mother's 101, so it is in the family.
Oh.
Tell them
Wow.
That's
tell them
great.
about when you went to visit her at the nursing home.
I guess it's going to be funny because Lauren's hysterical. So I go to visit my mother in the nursing home, and the problem when you go to a nursing home and you look like me, they wouldn't let me out. In fact, the only reason I'm here tonight is I had to get a night pass from the front desk. Do you want to know humiliating? My mother had to sign it. I don't know if you know what goes on in those places. You got all these old women just looking for a guy who can walk without falling over. I found this out. I'm walking to my mom's room. A woman grabs me, pulls me into her room. The next thing I know, I'm crocheted to the bed. Is that
Who's your
right?
daddy?
What?
That's
Fun with crochet.
Is that it? Is that the one you want?
that's the one that cracks me up, and I love how you like a dick. You know what you could do is do your imitation of me or somebody driving behind you.
Nah, I'm sitting down. It's a lot of
Oh, yeah.
work. I'd have to get up, move.
Yeah.
I'm almost 81. Come on, let me rest.
It's getting late.
I'm not. Yeah, I probably should be sleeping already.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, well, there's another thing that happened with America's Got Talent, and America's Got Talent asked me this question: what did you think was going to happen after your wonderful experience on TV? What I thought was going to happen is that I would advance. I would end up either winning a lot of money or ending up being booked to perform all over the place.
Yep.
And then we got this freaking disease.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I thought I'd be recognized. You can't recognize a person in a mask
Right.
unless you're old school like me and it's the Lone Ranger. There's nobody else.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
just to show you, I had these masks made up for me.
Oh, look at
Oh
that.
my
That's
gosh.
awesome.
are you
That's so
selling
cool.
those?
If they fit better, I would.
You can always adjust them. You guys
Not,
just
no, this was done specially, and it's okay. Each one seems to be its own size.
I know it's really hard to be consistent.
Yeah,
It's like
but
my underwear.
That's really cool.
Yeah. I was in the clothing business. I have friends, and the Rudnicks, if they're watching, that's who helped me get this.
That
So
was
there
great.
we are.
You were in the denim? Didn't you sell denim?
I was in the clothing industry for 50 years. I sold
York.
most things. It was always young men, and it was all over the country. It was here. It was New York where I started, the Midwest, and then here when I couldn't wait to get out of the Midwest to find sun.
Right.
So it's
Oh,
been
cool.
wonderful.
I remember
Wow.
that.
And-
Marty, you have a lot of fans. People are really chiming in here.
Woohoo.
Well, I appreciate Norma. I'm appreciating the idea that I have fans.
You have
You know?
a ton of fans. Somebody said a sitcom pitch, Marty at 80.
Let's
Well,
write it. Let's do it.
They have a month left before they change it.
Yeah, Marty at 81. We're gonna
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
And then
That's
82.
the second season. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, do it
Every
in
year.
pencil.
or
There
if
you go.
you be an octogenarian for all of your 80s. So do you have a little while on this?
Well, if I make it, yes.
I mean, so you're, yeah, so you have 9 more years.
Until I'm 90.
What's a 90 Otarian called?
I was hoping you weren't going to ask.
Octagon. What's a
No.
Yeah,
I think it's octogenarian plus.
9
Plus.
Okay, just add the plus to it. Then
I don't have any idea. There must be something.
You'll have 10 years with that one then.
They never.
Till the 100.
They didn't come up with an idea because they said, "Who the hell's going to live this long?"
You're
So
right.
they're going to have to go back and work it out again.
And you were like, call my mom.
Yeah.
You gotta skip to 100. You just be a centurion, right?
I know there's
Yeah, that's right.
like octogenarian and a centurion, but we don't know what's in between.
May I just suggest stop rushing me? Can I just go slowly? Because
Right.
if I hit 100, what do I have to look forward to? Honestly,
Yeah.
More talent shows.
101.
yes, I know some math myself.
And
what
Jennifer
is-
just said she's your number 1 fan.
Who is?
Jennifer. She just
I
said she's your number
can't
1.
argue. Am I going to argue with Jennifer? She'll turn
No,
the
you
whole
can't
state of
argue with
Florida
Jennifer.
against me.
Jennifer rules this show.
Could I? Well, there's a reason I'm on it, and it's because of Jennifer.
I know. You
And
said
thank you again,
Jennifer.
Jennifer. Yeah, I know.
So
Nothing personal.
This is
Jennifer books the show.
Jennifer. She actually already has our next guest. Marty, is there anything else you want to add about promoting yourself or any future shows? Or
That's right. You have a show coming up this weekend, right?
Yeah, you have a
A
parking,
parking lot show.
I have a parking lot show. A lot of the people trying to get on that were up from Santa Clarita. And the parking lot show is going to be Saturday at 5:00 in front of the senior center.
Woo!
Right.
And
You wanna get
tickets
there.
are on sale. How do you get there? Go back in time.
Someone's getting late. Someone's
What
getting
kind
late.
of,
Right now?
What kind of drinks do
Saturday.
they serve at the senior show?
What kind of what?
Yeah.
What kind of drinks do they serve at the senior show?
Usually hot water. And maybe a shot of prune juice. But
There you
that's
go.
all I
Prune,
know.
you got to
Right.
bring the prune juice out.
They got to
Yeah.
be in their cars, so everyone's going to be watching in their cars.
Or what
Some
about
Geritol shooters.
milk of magnesia shots?
Geritol.
You're
Yeah.
pushing. You're pushing. Is this why you wanted me on, Laurel? Just to bash old people?
No, I think
Don't
I was
stop.
trying to, I think you used to do a joke about it, so I was trying to.
Yeah, probably.
I was trying to feed you. You know.
I know you were.
You've taken the heat off me, Marty. Usually I'm the one that gets slammed.
Yeah.
So thank you for showing up.
Yeah,
Jay-
exactly. Jay's in the clear today.
Yes.
Jay, was it you that had a camera crew following you around years ago, and I saw you at the Ice House? Was that you or somebody else?
I don't know. It could have been.
No, I figured if it was you, you'd know.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Well, it's funny. It's funny you should mention that. Where is that glass?
Oh,
Yeah, I got something
sure.
for shooting there. I did. Lauren did that too. I think I did comedy time there. I shot
Oh, I
comedy.
did
time.
No. This was someone had a Korean camera crew that was following them around.
Nah,
I thought
probably not
maybe
me.
it was you. Well, if it was you, you'd know. That's
That's
all.
right.
Yeah.
I have a copy.
For any of you guys that want to go to the parking lot show, Marty will.
I'm going to post it on my Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
he'll
that-
give you free shots of inshore while you're there.
Yeah, right. And tickets
Good.
through
Good.
whatever the hell it's through. How much time we have left before you're going to ask me the last question?
So that was the last question. The last question,
Oh.
you already answered it.
Well, I answered it completely incorrectly because
Oh.
the answer should have been.
Is there
Answer
anything that
correctly.
you're having trouble with doing now?
That's the question. Yes,
I asked you that.
hearing. I
Oh.
know, but my problem
Wait,
is
what?
hearing, so
What?
I missed it. All right.
What?
So I'm talking to a woman the other day, and she happens to mention that she has a peanut allergy.
There we go.
Ooh.
And I said, I forgot what I said. I said, what happens? She said, I start choking and gagging. So I said, maybe you need a smaller one. And she said, size doesn't matter. I said, yes, it does. She said, I can't get within 2 feet of one. And I'm like, I can't compete with that. What does your doctor say? She said, my doctor said I have to build up a tolerance. So naturally I said, then I'm your man. And that was the joke that almost killed Simon. He choked
I
on
saw
the,
that. I saw
Yeah.
that on the show, and Simon had said.
he was drinking something, right?
Simon
Yeah.
said, "How funny is that?" Simon said, "Normally, that would have been awkward, but you constructed that in a way that made it perfect."
Okay,
Right?
because
the writing, the delivery.
I didn't even.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and I didn't real when America's Got Talent. My producer was the one who said that's a perfect ending, and I said, "Are you sure the network's going to allow us to do that?"
Yeah.
And they did.
You would know.
That's-
Yeah. Wow.
Woohoo!
And your friend
Right.
Barbara just said Simon loved that joke, and Simon did love that joke. I saw the
Yeah.
show, and that was such a fine line. It was such a fine line, and you made it work. And I think that's what took you so far. Like, that was amazing.
Well, thank you. It was fun.
Yeah.
I thought that was great. I don't know if anyone else has any questions for Marty. They're saying Simon loved that joke. Everyone loves you. You
And
have
I
a lot
love
of
everyone.
fans. And you guys, I'll bring up again, if you liked Marty, he's old, he needs money. His Venmo is Marty-Ross-2.
Please donate.
Yeah. Are you I was gonna say
anything.
needs,
What?
I was gonna say something, but I retracting. I was gonna say
A joke?
maybe nothing. I'll tell you when we're off air. It's probably not right. So we're gonna if nobody has any.
I'll take you to lunch if they pay me.
Oh, you blow your wad. Okay.
Well, let's hope they're more generous than that.
Yes, you guys, Marty he's on fire. He's worked really hard for where he is, and we're so happy that
Yay.
And I appreciate that.
Thank
And
you.
I appreciate to meet you, Chris. And I've
Yeah,
known
nice
the
meeting you
other
too.
two characters for quite a while. Yeah, so I'm glad Jennifer made me do this.
I am too.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, Barbara said she wants to know the Venmo again. It's Marty-Ross-2. I'll also post it because I did take a screenshot. I'll post it on the Comedians at Denny's page. But you do have some great fans here.
I love them. They're wonderful.
Yeah, they are so great. And we usually end the show with what I learned. I'm gonna let you guys go first because I have a bunch of things.
Well, what I've learned is I have to hate old people. That's what I've learned.
What I've learned is I'm hung like a peanut allergy.
I've always learned. I've learned to just always be the best version of yourself. Unless you're an asshole, don't be a better asshole.
And I learned that I have fans, and if it wasn't for Jennifer, I wouldn't have been doing this.
Oh,
So
No.
thank my fans for
She's
barging in. Thank you, Jennifer, for the 47th time. And whenever this damn thing ends, I'll come and visit you in Florida. Will that work?
Yay.
Marty, you'll totally get booked anywhere you want once this COVID crap.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a funny thing to say to a man who's almost 81.
Oh, that's true. Well, let me rephrase that. If COVID ends in a week, then you can get booked anywhere you want.
Right.
I appreciate that. No, it's amazing. I'm hearing from clubs that never talked to me before.
Good.
Cool.
Good.
You
That's
deserve
awesome.
it, Marty. You worked.
Thank
really
you.
Yeah.
hard.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. And I
Yeah.
will hang up and you can tell each other what you really think.
So here's what we are going to do. We're going to hang up on the Denny's crowd, and then we're going to keep you on. So we're going to say bye to
everybody.
fans. We'll announce
Bye.
the next time's guest and what's going on with us because we have a little weird schedule in the next couple weeks. And then thank you
Yes.
so much for watching. And I'm going to post Marty's Venmo again on our page. So
Thank you.
thank you to our fans. Love all of
Thank
you.
you.
Okay.